Yeah, buddy. Yes. Off the Wall Sports brought to you by Sean Spencer. We are part of the Off the Wall Media Network on Off the Wall TV. So, hey, we got one last word for you. One last word for you on this night. Being it is the 5th of July. Want to shout out America. America, July 4th was yesterday, 250 years where America has been a country. We are the United States by name, albeit, excuse me, not always super united in this country. One thing I love about this country is this country is always changing, it's always evolving, it is always kind of meshing with other cultures, is always trying to put their best foot forward. We might not always agree, and I think that's one of the best parts of America is that we are greatest in our disagreements. We are greatest in the fact that yes, there are certain times when things come about and things get done that are not right. And we've seen that we have constantly tried to rectify those issues. Sometimes bad things prevail. Sometimes, certain regimes or movements or managements come in and really try to dictate and hurt maybe a segment of the population or whatever. But that always begot part of the country to come up, band together, and really try to make things right. And I love that. And a lot of times you sit here and think, man, why does this stuff have to happen? Why do we have to go through this? Why can't we do this? Yada yada. But shout out to my guy Johnny Dean, who we talked about earlier. He said, with all this stuff going on, with how everything seems so negative at times, one of the best things about this country is actually what happens in its darkest moments. And those moments when things are really rough and things are really we're all kind of struggling, and you have a lot of devastation, the earthquakes, the floods, the fires, the things like that. One of the greatest things you see is all the people that come together. It doesn't matter the color, it doesn't matter the nationality or the income or the status or any of that. Brother is helping brother, mother is helping daughter, father, son, everything. People are all coming out. Neighbor is helping neighbor, and they're really coming together. And I think that's the true spirit of America. I think the true spirit of this great country is what we do in the darkest hours, when things look the bleakest, when things look like they are absolutely at their very worst. That's when America comes together and really does what is right. And that, I think, is what sets us apart from a lot of other countries and a lot of other situations that might not be the best for people as a whole. I think some of the worst type situations that happen tend to bring a lot of Americans together. You hate to see negative things, but if you don't see those bad things, if you don't go through those struggles, if you don't kind of see a lot of the rough stuff, then you won't have the opportunity to kind of watch people come up and come together and be gritty and really kind of push to make themselves a better nation. And I think if we're looking back at the 4th of July, if we're looking back at 250 years, I think that's one thing that's been consistent is America. America has consistently overcome the negativity. They've overcome the maybe the kind of evil and things that might be set to divide us. We've always kind of broken through and really tried to push forward for the unity and bringing everybody together as a people, not just white, not just black, not just Spanish, not just Asian. Every culture is trying to come together and really make this place a better place. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I love doing this. That's why I love talking to sports. And that's why, in my opinion, sports have always been the greatest equalizer. They've always been the greatest equalizer. Because when I'm on that football field, and I know, Alex, you can attest to this, Ben, you too. When I'm on that football field, I don't care where you came from. I don't care what's your nationality or what's your income, anything. I need you to have my back, and I got your back. And that's what I love about it. And the World Cup is a prime example of that. You got guys from all different parts of the country coming together and fighting for the same goal. The same thing I love about football, baseball, basketball, all sports. You have all people coming together, and fans are the same way. You'll see fans of certain countries, and they're from all different parts of the world, but they're living in that country or they're supporting that country, and they all come together for a common goal, and they really come together to make things happen. And for me, that's the passion that I have for this game. That's what I absolutely love about it, man. And that's why I love talking about this sport and love talking any sport, to be honest, and talking about this game. And I think that's the embodiment of America that I want to take away, And America, not only America, but Canada too, because when I think of North America, I think of America, the Americas, Canada, America, combined, mesh, brought together, man, because that's what this thing is really about. So, hey, that's my 2 cents. That's my one last word for this last day. Let's go. We're out of here, people.
Gentlemen, it is your boy, Sean Spencer. We on air, people. We are live. And welcome to Live with Sean Spencer, your boy. Yo, so glad to be here with you guys.
That sun shining on you. Always put yourself in a position where the sun shines on you.